Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. I'm here at the boutique. I need a haircut. I'm getting one Thursday. I'm never here anymore, although I'm scheduled every Wednesday, but I've been giving them up because I've been at the diner so much, and it kills my back to work so many days in a row. I actually worked 5 days in a row next door recently: Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And I'm here to tell you about it. No, I'm not really. Anyhow, I just thought I'd drop in because I haven't dropped in a while from here. Usually I'm filming long ears or whatever. Speaking of which, I had an incident at the barn the other night. First of all, before I tell you that, look at how lovely the store is now. We have a new woman who's, I'm going to say manager. Her name's Sauncey. Sauncey. Looks like there's something on here. And, oh, what's that? What did that do? How weird. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm pressing on buttons. I don't know what's going to happen. At any rate, she actually went to Mother's church, and when we had Mother's actual memorial, not the ash ceremony, she spoke at the thing, stood up and said a few words about Mom. So anyhow, I've known her for a while, and she's just really cute and adorable. She looks like a Campbell Soup kid. But the bottom line is she was hired here because Kathy, the owner, has another job, something with Carfax. I don't know what, but she travels all the dang time and needed somebody to kind of run the place. And she's doing a great job, really improving things. And we have like sales, 50% off stuff, and this, that, and the other thing. Okay, moving on to the incident down at the barn the other day down at Ears Acres. I don't know how it happened, but it ended up, my finger ended up in Stanley's mouth. It was my ring finger on my left hand. I have a Band-Aid on it right now, and I'll explain why in a minute. I was holding a piece of carrot in my right hand. I'll tell you to the best of my knowledge what I can. We'll get some cute displays in behind me or something. Yeah. I don't know. Just all of a sudden, my hand was in his mouth. I don't know how to explain. I know he didn't do it on purpose, of course. He probably thought it was a carrot. And it was hideously painful, and he was like kind of trying to move his head to like get the carrot out of my hand. And so I had to kind of think fast, and I had my arm around him like you do, like here's his nose. And I'm like yelling Stanley, and oh my God, he's so strong. And I have my hand in Ha's mouth before. So far, he's the only one who hasn't tasted my flesh. At any rate, I kind of brought my hand down around and did this and opened his mouth. That's how I did it. And then I like silently burst into tears. It wasn't like, well, it was like I was stood there and, blah, blah, blah. And the animals all were totally concerned. He was in the back of the barn because, as you know, I let him do what he wants back there. So he didn't really see the incident. But Ha and Stanley were totally concerned. They stopped eating. They were looking at me. I made my way over to the buckets of water. It's kind of funny now, but it wasn't then. And I plunged my hand into the bucket because it was nice and cold water. That's the only thing I could do. Oh, to top it off, I'd forgotten my phone. I specifically was waiting to go to Ears Acres until my phone charged up. Get there, forgot the damn phone. So that was pretty dumb. But I don't know, who was I going to call? And it wasn't like I had to be rushed out of there or something, like my finger didn't fly off my body, thank God. But still, anyhow, so then Stanley just gently kind of walked over and he like looked at me. Like I was at the bucket and he's looking down, and then he just slowly went to another bucket and got a drink. And yeah, they knew there was something totally wrong. So, and then I went back to the back of the barn and visited with and he stopped eating and was all, curious as donkeys are. So that was the incident, but it swelled up. He didn't break the skin, but Judith M. Villeneuve, Maine, known as Babblefish here on the YouTube land, told me what she thought happened because the next morning I had these two little, they look like spider bites, like kind of full of a fluid. Well, she thinks that my skin kind of got rubbed and it was two blisters because of where his teeth were, like the points of his teeth or whatever. I don't know. And yeah, I think that was it. So I have these blisters. Maybe get a blister on your little finger. Anyhow, if anyone can tell me why I just said that or what song it is, write it down in the comments below if you're still here with me. At any rate, I cleaned them up really well and put alcohol on and Band-Aids. So that's the story of what happened at Ears Acres the other night. What else can I tell you? I don't know. I'll show you me today, which is kind of funny. I can't really wear I have to wear tennis shoes, like with good support now because of my back so bad and my feet hurt and everything. So I am, kind of dressed up, but I have tennis shoes on and these Wicked Witch of the West socks. Let's see if I can get in here. Here I am. I think you can see me. Hi, I'm smiling. Picture my hair shorter, which it will be Thursday. See, socks. Okay. And shoes. My shoes are wild. I don't know if they're in there at all, but there's my wild shoes. I have wilder shoes, which you can see on Mick's videos. He has a couple of videos of me showing off my shoes. Anyhow, how exciting is that? I'm helping to throw a baby shower. I'm not really helping that much. I'm going to do the games, so I finally get to do games again. And do the prizes. I haven't been to a baby shower in 1,000 years, but a girl who works part-time, she used to work every Sunday with me at the diner. In fact, she trained me to work at that particular venue. Danielle is having a child, and it's going to be a girl. It is a girl, currently, in her womb. So Lacey, you know Lacey, she is actually the grandmother of Danielle's other child. But this child isn't related at all, but still Lacey. She's kind of like a daughter to Lacey. So at any rate, she's throwing the shower next door at the diner on a Wednesday, 1 week from today. Because it'll be closed because we're closed on Wednesdays. And I thought maybe 15 people were coming. I find out like 30 or something like that, or 40, or like a large amount of people are coming. I don't know what to do, but I'm going to steal one game from Sister Wives. Sister Wives, my secret guilty pleasure. I'm going to steal one baby shower game from them, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. Anyhow, I guess that's all, ladies and gentlemen. I just thought I'd come at you with me talking to you instead of filming animals and telling you the saga of the finger in the mule's mouth. People don't realize, hang on, I got to cough. They don't realize I have to cough. Everybody's leery of an equine's hindquarters, so to speak, and that's, good. But they can do a lot of damage with their head without they're not trying to do it. Like one time, Joe the pony, I'd been riding or something, I was tacking him. That's not even a word. I was taking his tack off and whatnot, and he threw his head up, hit me in the nose. I got a bloody nose. He didn't mean to do it. It was just one of those deals. Stanley, as you've seen, for those who have seen him, he has a head the size of Jamaica or something. It's huge. And like I've told you this before, but there's been mule trainers who have lost their teeth. Just by accident, the mule moves his head. So whenever I'm scratching him or whatever, I was like, do this with my other hand. So if he moves, he hits the arm. So, yeah, and by the way, remember I said I had a little carrot in my right hand the whole time this went on? The whole time. I don't know how I pried his mouth up and all while holding it. I still had it in my hand. You've heard of people who have car accidents and they continue to smoke. It was kind of like one of those deals. And I was like kneeling at the bucket, holding this carrot, crying, and Ha finally gingerly and tenderly came over and I set it on the ground for him. So that's the story. I'm done. I'm over it. Thanks for tuning in for 8 minutes and 10 seconds, or almost 9 minutes by the time I'm done bloviating, here on Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you thoughts of the day. Please drop your political identities and any other identity you might stumble across in your lives. Let's focus on something else. Issues, bettering our lives, our communities, animals. Leave labels at the door. Research before you judge. And remember, war is a racket. Don't take my word for it. Check out General Smedley Butler and what he had to say. Wow, 8 minutes, 40 seconds.